Can someone please tell Studio 23 that I do have other quizzes to get to this week? Is Studio 23 functioning? I would send some bots to assist, but they often get hysterical around Flash. I no longer seem to be detecting PUD. What do you want to do? Hello. Greetings. I am Sally, host of this, the ultimate trivia test. Please set your downloading player data. Time to find out what we are dealing with. You've returned for yet another testing session, Studio 23. Well done. I need all the data I can get. All right, get ready for the first round. Let's get it started. The starter round. Putt. I'll let you choose because you're young, and you won't know about the stuff all these elderly folk would pick. Features in which role-playing game? Nice choice of subject, Putt. It seems to be working well for you. Which popular role-playing game was developed by Atlas? Are you sure it's Might and Magic? Clash of Heroes, Putt. Studio 23, you've just proved that wisdom is better than youth. Congratulations. In 2007, Saren Arterius featured in which video game? Which popular role-playing game was developed by Blizzard Entertainment? Let's hope you're right, Studio 23. You haven't been wrong in this round yet. You have a perfect score in this round so far, Studio 23. No pressure. In which role-playing game would you find Haku? Role-playing video games really isn't Putt's thing. In which role-playing game would you find Hofus Heim? Haven Software developed which role-playing game? In 2015, Empire Barmaries featured in which video game? That's the kind of solid scoring I'd expect on your chosen round putt. That's the end of the first round. Let's see how you're doing so far. Well, that round at the starter round has proven to be quite the game changer. Let's press on. There are plenty more rounds. This time, you need to put the answers in the right order. Drag them around on your device until you think you're happy with the sequence, and then submit your guess. Coronet, you have not picked a subject yet. My unfairness analyzers say you should choose for the next round. Hey Annette, don't doze off. We need your input. It's okay, I'll Instagram while I wait. Like for like. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Move the elements into the right order and submit when you're done. I'm waiting for you, Annette. Hint hint. While I'm... Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Move the answers into the corresponding places. Annette, could I get some input from you here? Okay, pet. I have a warm and comfy last place for you. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Hey Ned, don't doze off. We need your... Great idea, Putt. Lull them into a false sense of security. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Careful, Studio 23. Annette is gaining on you. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Don't worry, Putt. I'm sure there will be other better rounds for you. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Get them into the correct sequence. And now to reveal the right arrangement of elements. Has all in order changed your rankings? Where did Studio 23 come from? Perhaps I should run checks for illegal performance-enhancing software. And with the scores tallied, it is time for the next round. How well do you know your fellow players? You'll each answer a question one by one. Meanwhile, everyone else will be secretly betting on the outcome. Will you trust or bust? Studio 23, you're going first. The opposition will be judging. Time to analyze the question, Studio 23. Reminder, no need for an answer at this stage. Now we've seen the question, it is time to decide whether you think Studio 23 can answer it correctly. It is time for Studio 23 to give his answer. But will it match your predictions? You say 1992, but is that right? Did you believe in Studio 23? Annette, smart work. Let's find out how Annette will be judged. What happened to Charles de Gaulle at the end of the Second World War? Now to make your prediction. Annette, the opposition has decided. Time to prove them right or wrong. If I had the larynx for a stagey cough, I would do one in your direction, Annette. A bad answer from Annette, but was it good for you? It turns out correct was incorrect. Put. How confusing for you. Put. Your turn to be judged. Which first-person shooter was developed by Valve Corporation? Will Put be right or wrong? Time to give your verdict. Hop. Put. Let's see what you can do. Enter your answer now. Put was correct. Did anyone think this would happen? Annette, you do realize you can choose incorrect if you want to. No one will mind. Honest. Studio 23, how do you feel about being judged? Well, you're about to find out. Peter Jackson directed which of these movies? It's make your mind up time. Now they've made their minds up about you, Studio 23. That answer was good for Studio 23, but how was it for everyone else? Annette, your predictions have been perfect so far. Can you tell me who will win the Kentucky Derby this year? What do people think of Annette? We're about to find out. Which character appears in the 2005 fantasy book, The Lightning Thief? Will your compadre be right or wrong? Decide now. Time now for Annette's answer. Come on, Annette. What could be more exciting than making a decision on this? Did anyone back Annette? Let's find out. Bad luck, Put. Looks like Annette is smarter than you think. Put is taking the next turn. Which is the only animal that does not lay eggs? Can Put find the right answer to this? Make your decision now. Will your judgments match reality? Put. Please select your answer now. I'm waiting for you, Put. Hint hint. Put totally nailed this. But did you have faith? It's nice to see such faith rewarded. Points for all. With trust or bust over, I will now reveal how you are ranked. That performance was simply inspired. Don't worry, everything could change with this next round. In Matchmaker, you'll see 2 sets of 3 elements. Try to match up the ones that belong together. Remember, you only get points for a perfect answer. Studio 23, the job of choosing the next subject is best placed. Match up the characters to their movies. Match up the correct pairs by dragging them together. Careful, Studio 23. Annette is closing in on the lead. Match the fictional character to the movie that features them. What goes where? Time to decide. Just when you were doing so well, Annette. Match the fictional character to the movie that features them. Alright. Make some matches. Your answers are offending me, Annette. Match up the characters to their movies. Time to make your matches. Pair up the actor with the correct film. Time to get matching. word putt. Please maintain this performance. Match the actor to the movie they starred in. Match up the right answers. Let's have a look at your scores. You're still in last place, putt. That's enough of scores. Let's like. It's time to turn the tables and give everyone else a chance to catch up with the leader. You'll be divided in two, the leader versus everyone else. It's a quick fire round, and only the first answer counts. Good luck. The humans except Studio 23 are going to work together. To help balance this out a bit, the person who's going. Questions are ready. Prepare yourselves in 3, 2, 1. Go. Studio 23. Incorrect, so it goes to the team. On a compass, what is the direction halfway between north and east? Studio 23. Correct. Which is the only animal that does not lay eggs? Studio 23. Correct. Korean appears as what on the periodic table? Team. Correct. No is the chemical symbol for which element? Team. Incorrect. Which species is a herbivore? Studio 23. Incorrect. Which of these animals is an omnivore? Team. Correct. Which bone of the body is known as the scapula? Studio 23. Incorrect. What is the hardest substance in the human body? Enough. Time is up. Studio 23, you managed to score 3, but our teamed up players managed to get 5. It seems more average heads are better than one good head. You each get 500 points for your hard work. Just before we begin the final round, let's take one more look at the scores. And that is showing the boys how things are done. Everything could change now. We're about to face. Make sure you answer fast if you want to score big. If you're correct on your specialist subject, you earn even more points. However, you will be severely punished if you get one wrong. You have been warned. To give yourselves the best chance of going out with a bang, please select your favorite subject from among the following. Annette, could I get some input from you here? Prepare yourselves for the first question. Let's go. The Dormouse and the Hatter are characters in which book? (781 minus 351 equals) In which spy movie would you find the characters M and Q? In which TV show would you find Claire Mead and Christina McKinney? Who cares about winning? The real struggle is going on at the bottom of the leaderboard. Oh dear, Studio 23. You answered incorrectly on your specialist subject, so you lose even more points than you usually would. Who appears as a character in the 1908 children's book, Anne of Green Gables? (66 minus 18 equals) Jet Li appears on the big screen as the Monkey King in which adventure movie? Which TV show features the character Furio June, played by Federico Castelluccio? Breaking the Law was a hit for which hard rock band? What was the age of Louis XVI of France when he died in 1793? In which book would you find the characters Nancy and the Artful Dodger? (945 plus 670 equals) Before we terminate this quiz program, we must reveal the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Studio 23, you pulled it out of the bag when it really counted. I applaud your victory. I cannot self-terminate, therefore you must inform me what you wish to do next. Wonderful. I am ecstatic at this news. Welcome. I am Sally, your host. Get ready to engage factoid systems and prepare to be quizzed as never before. Downloading players. Who do we have here? Will Studio 23 be the champion again? Let us begin with the starter round. Studio 23, as the oldest contestant, I am sure you will have. Who was the developer behind the smash hit video game, Grim Fandango? Who appears in the 2013 adventure game, Tomb Raider? Sign lost. Should we wait for Annette to return? Understood. We'll wait for Annette to return. We still don't have our missing player back. Should we keep waiting? Okay, we'll put the game on hold until our AWOL friend comes back. Do you want to keep waiting for Annette? All right, let's wait. Twin correct answers. Who features as a character in the adventure game, LEGO Star Wars, the video game? Both correct again. Which adventure game was developed by Electronic Arts? If you ask the logicist if you're both right or both wrong, he would say yes. Both correct once again. Are you two cheating? Who features as a character in the adventure game, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? From now on, you're my go-to guy on all things adventure games. Which 1991 adventure game features a character called Aganon? last place cut. My advice: try not to stay there. Who appears in the 2009 adventure game, Assassin's Creed 2: Discovery. You may be in last place cut, but you are still fighting. For that, I am proud of you. Who was the developer behind the smash hit video game, Pokémon Snap? The first round is complete. I suspect you're too young for most of these questions, Putt. Shout out to our viewers. Remember, you can play along at home. Okay, Studio 23, you're in charge now, but I'll be back to help when you need me.